two points of emphasis when we are on our feet. Position and pressure. Position and pressure. And what does that mean? What is position? Well, it's a very general word, and that's on purpose. Because position is your stance, right? Good position in your stance, but it's also head position, right? Where I can get my head into points of advantage, getting angles, getting, under my opponent's head position, to the side of my opponent's head position, even over the top, right? To then create angles. So, maintaining excellent position while we attack, while we defend, just at all times, right? At all times, we want to be in really, really good position. And I say the word position first because that is number one. Number one is position. Because without position, you don't have offense. You don't have defense. Okay? All those things begin and end with your position first. So when all else fails, we always go back to good position. Good position, right? Head up, chest over knee, knee over toe, elbows in, hands out front, right? This is our good position. So we're always thinking position first. Before we make contact, what do? We get in position, really good position, right? We own our position because it's something that we can control. We can always control our stance, always control our stance. Now, once the contact starts to happen, right, your opponent can get you out of position, but that's what you got to work on maintaining, okay? And the next is pressure, right? And so often I see wrestlers, high school and college, they drill and it's their hands are really light. Maybe they're in good position, but then when they make contact, there's no pressure. They're touching and shooting, touching and shooting. We want to create pressure. So whatever tie-up you're going to go for, right? If I'm going to go for a collar tie, I go for my collar tie, but then I create pressure. See this just a little bit. Am I going aggro on CJ? No. I'm just, once I make contact, I don't stop moving forward. I continue to create a little bit of forward pressure. And now here, I can start moving him. I can start getting head position to an inside tie, to an underhook, wrist control. I can fake, snap. I can create all these great opportunities with position and pressure. And one without the other is just not as effective. Right? If we're gonna key in on one, it's gonna be position. It's gonna be position first. Position first. This is where I can defend, I can attack, but if you really want to be an aggressive wrestler that can score a lot of points, you've got to have pressure with your position. So as you go out and drill, let's have a focus on being in our stance, right? Before we make contact. Don't want to see this, right? Walk up, touch the guy and shoot. And all that is just a bad habit. If there are guys that tend to do that, it's a bad habit, and you want to break that habit. Because never in matches, you ever see two guys just walk up and go, all right, let's go, right? It doesn't happen, so don't practice that way, right? Practice in your stance. Have that first point of contact, be wrestling to your tie-ups, whatever they are, and then once you make that contact, continue to create some pressure. And it even just, this is real subtle. My head is pressing against CJ's head, and I'm getting a reaction out of him. He's either going to back up, or he's going to push back, right? And in that, I can then start to work my offense, okay? Questions? So a little free drilling on your own for about 5 to 7 minutes. Run through your offense, and have a focus on position and pressure. All right, got it? We'll break on 2. 1, 2.